What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope your New Year's has gone very well, and if you are of the age of drinking, hopefully you've gone over that hangover, and if you haven't, well, just hope that you didn't get a Cronus, Zen or Zim. Today's going to be one of those videos where it's a different video. Well, it still covers Rust and what it has got going for it, and the updates that are going to be coming. Well, for Rust PC, it's the 11th anniversary. And just quickly summarizing this, in 2024, Rust reached new heights with over 325 million game sessions, 40 million hours played, and 5.5 million unique players. This remarkable growth is a testament to the dedicated community that is the Rust community. And this is Rust's dev blog that is introducing a new era to Rust, and this is a medieval type. But in 2024, Rust throughout the year introduced significant updates that transformed the Rust experience. You had World Update 2.0, Road Renegades, Bags to Riches, Waves of Change, Light in the Way, Systemic Shift, and new weapons. Facepunch states, Rust remains a labour of love for the Facepunch team. The passion and feedback drives us to continually enhance the game, and thank you for your unwavering support. And looking ahead, 2025 promises consistent monthly updates, something console doesn't promise. And starting with the primitive update on February the 6th. This update will revolutionise early game raiding and combat by introducing siege vehicles, primitive weapons, shields, and dedicated game mode. Siege Tower, scale enemy walls while staying protected. Catapult, launch various projectiles over long distances. Ballista, deliver precise, heavy damage to vehicles and structures. Battering ram, breach buildings, blocks with force. And enhancements also include horse improvements, new shields and mini crossbows, melee combat tweaks, and customizable skins for your primitive arsenal. You can access these on the Rust Station AUX2 branch to test and provide feedback before the official release. Now, beyond February, anticipate Cooking 2.0, introducing new food management and buffs, a jungle biome with formidable wildlife like crocodiles and tigers, and updates to softcore and hardcore modes. Just looking at a couple screenshots of the primitive kind of stage at which Facepunch are aiming for, the arsenal of combat in the medieval times, it really reminds me of For Honor. If any of you guys played that game, what a game that was, playing it back in its peak in about 2018, 2019, and this really hits home that sort of feel, and I'm kind of open to it. It's kind of cool. It's a new sort of style for Rust. I don't know whether it's obviously everyone's liking, it will take to everyone's liking. However, looking at the castles, it's a new era of how to play the game and what the game will look like. And Facepunch have also touched upon these subjects. Performance. Performance is always an ongoing process. We're constantly adding and improving new features monthly, often hidden in changelogs. There is no magic button to increase performance. Instead, it is a slow process of small gains. This would be something I'd just love to hear off Double 11 for Rust console, but unless I'm lying or I haven't seen what they've said, I haven't seen anything regarding the dev blogs talking about the performance is a slow process. We hired several people over the past couple of months whose sole job is to focus on performance related tasks. These are positions which never existed before. We never had staff dedicated to performance full time. They're getting to grips with the Rust project and are already hard at work identifying and fixing issues. Fuck. You know what, yeah, 2025, just move to PC. Old content. As like with prior years, we've set aside multiple months in our internal roadmap of light or no content. These gaps are deliberate to allow us to be versatile and adaptive to our community feedback, have time to focus and address old content and improve recent content. We have a lot we keep building upon. Not all content we add to Rust is supposed to become meta, but rather adding yet another way of achieving a goal. And basically just playing the game differently is really the thing they're trying to hit home, and the experience that you have. So you jump into the game with a new experience. And that's something that Rust console, especially with CNQR, like apart from us growing up and obviously going our separate ways with what we wanted to do, or if we had in real life stuff we're doing, the thing is, it got stale because there wasn't that many new experiences, and this is basically what Facepunch is offering Rust's community on PC. Now the big one, cheating. Repeating the words of last year's blog, anti-cheat is a hugely complex topic. We work closely with Epic Games' Easy Anti-Cheat to aid in detecting and banning cheaters in Rust. We don't disclose what we do and don't do when it comes to anti-cheat for good reason. The more information we disclose publicly, the more it can assist cheaters and cheat developers. So comfort measures, it's a huge cat and mouse game. Basically, the less people know about Easy Anti-Cheat and what happens within it and its functionality, the better. We continue to promise to you is we're actively monitoring and combating cheaters daily. Our internal systems keep improving, as do Easy Anti-Cheat. This is something I want to see for Rust console as well. At the bottom of this dev blog, or pretty much the bottom, they have said this: we have taken down over 1,300 cheat-related media on social platforms, 290 plus thousand bans applied, 57,000 temporarily, 233,000 permanent. The majority of cheaters have been removed from the game in less than 12 hours of playtime. This has lowered this to 10 hours of playtime in the last 3 months. 12,617,047 cheat reports received. 1.2 million cheating reports received on FacePunch servers. This is what transparency looks like. This is what you need to do as a game development company. Now, I know that Double 11 staff is short, and I know that they have their hands put into a number of pots with different games that they do, because they solely work on Rust console, I should say. But the one thing you need to do to keep your players engaged is that you need to be transparent. You need to let people know that this cheating is the biggest thing. Without, I'm not crying or anything, but it is the biggest topic and the biggest thing, the problem this game has alongside performance. But there's just very little covered about this. Pedro covered that they're looking into it, this and that, but they say they ban people, because I've seen in Discord they've banned a couple people. They don't put figures up, and whether it's because the figures are bad or there isn't that many figures to actually display in the first place because there's not enough bans being dealt with. Even when I looked in, I think I commented on someone's video or went on to someone's live on TikTok, I think it was Kiwis. He said, don't just a lot of people cheat in Rust console. Like that's the reputation this fucking game has, and it's an absolute joke. And it's really sad to see that you either put up with them or you just go to the side of Zim or Zen. And that's what a lot of people are doing. That's what people have been doing since the dawn of time, because there's just not been anything regarding bans. They could well be banning people in the background, but what's the point in not letting us know, as at least the legit community know, that there's something being done and that our concerns are being taken into consideration. And this is what FacePunch are doing. They're being very transparent about it, and it's really, really good to see. So for Rust in 2024, it looks like it had a real big turnaround. I've seen Molly 1K has shown praise. I mean, Tacular got banned, which was a really huge ban and a huge loss for the community, because in my opinion he was a good player, but on the other end of the coin, he was using Reshade, which allows you to look better at night and just basically makes the game better as a whole. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this dev blog. I know a lot of you are console based, but it's really nice to see what is going on the other end of the spectrum for Rust, how PC players have been, you know, I guess treated, and not a lot is forgotten with FacePunch, whereas on Twitter for Rust console, all the community are like, performance cheating, can you add this, can you add that? There's just very little replies, if not any replies regarding any of this stuff. So yeah, it was really nice to cover this actually. I'll actually cover some more, to be fair, but if you're a PC player, let me know what you guys think below. And hopefully your 2025 is off to a really good start. This was Devblog done in the 2nd of January. And as always guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you in the next one.